Hello guys and welcome to today's video. Right guys, today's video it will be like a short video looking at areas of like non-right angled triangles. Okay, so we will be looking at this here obviously for today's lesson. So this obviously like leads on to like when we covered like trigonometry actually and we looked at like trigonometry. Okay, so how to work out the area of like non-right angled triangles. So please note guys, obviously a few points obviously to like mention actually. So this is obviously aimed at like higher tier like GCSE, okay, and it's also aimed at um aimed at like grade 7 and 8 for the GCSE obviously higher tier, obviously AQA, EdExcel, OCR and WJEC. Okay, right guys, if you're new actually obviously welcome to my channel. My name's Abdallah W actually and I'm a private maths tutor as well as a qualified maths teacher. Don't forget to press the subscribe button and drop the video a like, okay, and enable notifications, okay, and let's get on with like today's video. Right guys, okay, so areas of like non-right angled triangles actually, okay, so it's all to do with using a formula actually. So the formula is area equals a half AB sine C. So it's for triangles that do not have a right angled in them. Now I want to be very clear actually in what I mean by this actually. So if you are given a triangle, okay, that has obviously a angle of 90 degrees inside actually, then I'd be using the formula a half base times height. Okay, so I'll be using that one actually that you would have learned obviously earlier on in the term or in the year. Okay. Also, okay, you would use this formula actually if you were given a base and a height. Okay, so you would use actually. Now, for the purposes of these questions, okay, we are not given a base and a height here, so this is why I'll be explicitly talking about obviously areas of non-right angled triangles. Okay, not given a a base or a height. Okay, so we're gonna look at example one, guys. Okay, and then at the end of the video, guys actually, I'll be getting you to try this question here. Actually, obviously based on what I'm gonna cover. Okay, so the formula is so it's a half AB sine C. So it's a half times the corresponding length times the corresponding angle. So it's a half times 7 times 8 times sine 45, which gives you an answer. Okay, so I'll fill that in at the end, guys. Okay, so that's how I do my first one actually. So the area of this triangle is a half times 8 times 7 times sine 45. So it's half times the two lengths times the corresponding angle. So it must be the corresponding angle actually. Obviously, if you're not given that, then you would have to use the sine or cosine rule actually, depending on the information given, to work out the corresponding angle. Or alternatively, okay, you could obviously split the triangle down actually and then use this formula here to work out the appropriate angles or lengths or sides, okay, for your question. Okay, right, guys. Okay, so that's example one actually. Right, example two, guys. Right, 5 centimeters, 9 centimeters, and then 70. So area of a triangle, okay, is equal to a half times 5 times 9 times sine 70. Okay, so that will give me a numerical answer. Okay, so I will do all my answers here to like 2 decimal places. Okay, so that's how I work out that, guys. Right, finally, guys, example 3. Okay, so this time I'm given an area. Okay, I'm given one length and I'm given one angle, and I'm asked to work out this question mark here. Okay, so rearranging this here. So let's say, okay, let's assume that it is B that I'm trying to work out. So that's sine C, and that's my area, okay? And then I want to work out letter B. So I would rearrange the formula to make B the subject, okay? So I would multiply up by 2. So I get 2 times the area equals AB sine C. I would then divide by A sine C to work out the length of B. Okay, so rearrange it actually. So I've got 100 is equal to this times 10 times sine 60. Okay, the question mark would be 100 divided by 10 times sine 60, or 10 divided by sine 60, which will give you an answer here, obviously, to 2 decimal places. Okay, so that is how I would work out my answer, guys. Okay, so I hope that was actually clear, guys. So it was a very, very short video actually on how to work out the area of a non-right angle triangle. Please give this one a go actually. So try this one, yeah, and I will update my solution for this one, yeah, in the description below actually for tomorrow's video. Okay, so that's how I would do, yeah, obviously try that actually, and then I will put an answer for that tomorrow. Okay, right, guys. Okay, so so to summarize, yeah, so if it's a non-right angled triangle, I use the sine rule. So the sine rule states area of a triangle is a half times this length here, yeah, times this length here times the corresponding angle sheet. So it's half times the two lengths times the corresponding angle. Okay. Okay, and then if I'm asked to work out the angle or the length, I would have to rearrange my formula, which I will put a link here because I've done that in a separate video actually. So I'll put a link for that description, okay, for that video. Okay, so give that obviously, yeah, give that a go, guys. And lastly, yeah, if you're given sine C equals a number, remember to work out C is always inverse sine. If you're asked to work out an angle, guys, in trigonometry, you are always using inverse sine, obviously, yeah, or like cosine or tangent, actually, depending on the nature of your question. Okay, right, guys. So I hope that was clear actually. So it is, yeah, obviously aimed at higher tier GCSE actually. Yeah. Don't forget, yeah, to check out Maths Genie, Premier's Kitten actually, yeah, Corbett Maths, Maths Chelsea, Hegarty Maths. Yeah. Okay, so they're like the main ones actually, yeah, and then there are many more. Okay, and lastly, guys, yeah, so like, yeah, I wanna just mention like one last point actually, because I was hoping to mention it in like yesterday's video actually, which is I know it's a hard time actually, and I know everyone's having a very, very difficult time actually with this whole issue that obviously going around actually, but I want to just say like a quick point here to obviously end my video actually, which is if you are feeling down here or you are struggling actually like during this period actually, then please talk. Okay, there are lots of like helplines obviously online actually, yeah, for like mental health help, whatever, yeah, like, yeah, and to help like your well-being actually. So please talk actually, guys, actually. So please talk either to your, obviously, to your family, to your relatives actually, to your parents, yeah, obviously to your siblings, yeah, or like your neighbors. Okay, like I know it's a difficult time actually, but like it is very, very important actually that we all stick together actually, yeah, and that we all are communicating well. Okay, I know it's a difficult time, guys, actually, yeah, and like I said actually, things will continue to get better hopefully soon. Okay, okay, so please do, guys, obviously, yeah, obviously do make sure that you are all communicating actually, yeah, and please obviously stay safe and stay well, guys. Okay, I hope everyone's doing okay actually. Okay, and I hope everyone, yeah, they will be okay soon. Okay, so thank you for watching, guys. Okay, I hope that was clear actually. Apologies about the shakiness on my camera. Sorry, I do apologize. Okay, I hope you were able to see that actually. Okay, yeah, what I will do is I will put the answers here to the examples here in the description below for each of the examples. Okay, for obviously, yeah, and then, yeah, obviously comment below, yeah, obviously if you've got any queries or questions. Okay, so like I said, guys, yeah, so this video obviously, yeah, is looking at non-right angled triangles here. If you're given a right angled triangle, then you would use this formula here actually, which is obviously like grade 3, 4 year for the higher tier and foundation actually. Okay, for GCSE like level maths, yeah, obviously graded 1 to 9. That's if you're given a base and a height. If you're not, then you would use obviously the sine rule actually, or you would use obviously, yeah, like the yeah, the appropriate like formula for that. Okay, right, guys, thank you for watching, yeah, and I hope everyone's okay actually, and I'll speak to you soon. Okay, so hopefully another video will come out tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Bye now.